Mangalam, Amba Neerajanam. In this Mangalam, the dancer offers tribute to goddess Lalita Devi in her various forms. The first episode is about the birth of Lord Vinayaka. Goddess Parvati goes to refresh herself using turmeric paste. She proceeds to use some of the paste to make a sculpture of a little boy and gives him life. She tells him to guard the door. When she returns, she is shocked to see the little boy's head cut off. Realizing that Shiva unknowingly took his life, Parvati begs Shiva to bring him back to life. Shiva returns with an elephant's head to put on the boy's body, bringing him back to life, which is none other than Lord Vinayaka. The second episode shows the story of Kamadahanam. Manmada and his wife Rati Devi go to Shiva's abode and see that Shiva is meditating. He shoots the arrow of love at Shiva, which startles him and makes his third eye open, burning Manmada into ashes. Rati Devi begs Lord Shiva to bring him back to life, and Parvati requests her husband as well. He obliges and blesses Manmada to return in a future life. Ragam Neelambari, Talam, Kanda, Chapu.
బంగారు హరను సింగారముల కిర్జు అంబికా హృదయ
exquisite, marvelous, fabulous, extraordinary job, Shriya. And once again, amazing job, orchestra. And Kamalakiran, thank you for taking over the Mridangam. And Sathyapriya for taking the Nattuvangam. Thank you everyone. We have Ramaka family.
Hi everyone, thank you all so much. Once again, can we give a big, big round of applause to Shriya for such a stupendous performance that we put together tonight. And again, a huge thank you to the group and everyone here today. Now, the family would like to actually thank the opportunity to felicitate and thank the gurus. So I'd like to invite the gurus to the stage and Sunita and Shriya Ramaka and Shriya as well to the stage to felicitate the gurus. First, we'd like to start with Guru Srimati Mrinalini Sadananda. We'd like to welcome her to the stage.
Anand, wherever you are, can you come backstage, please?
You know, there is an incredible amount of effort that goes into a Nrithya Sambhavana. What you see here, a 2.5-hour performance as a 2,000-hour preparation. And people don't understand how much it takes from a student, you know, that kind of commitment that they have to, in spite of their academic commitments. Anybody in the audience want to do Nrithya Sambhavana next year or in future? Remember, it's not a 3.5-hour practice. Now, as I see it from a guru's point of it, I saw a commitment, I saw love for dance, I saw her humility and her commitment, of course, to the dance and her love for the teacher. That is where I felt, you know, this is such a truly a traditional family. The family has such good values that they have inculcated in their children. And that's what I have seen, and I'm so fortunate that I got to know this family. The anxiety of the mother, the enthusiasm of a father was very, very evident in all these practices that we had for past 10 days. How many times Sunita had tears in her eyes. How many times her husband had to run and get... I have seen that. With all that, now what do I feel about this kid? He has done an incredible job. It's not easy for an 18-year-old to hold on to all of you for this long, because the program is a world-class program. I am sure you're all tied into these chairs. And it's interesting. See, when you are doing a choreography, from a choreographer's point of it, the thoughts are gushing. Till the last minute, even yesterday for that matter, that Vishwarupa Darshanam when she was doing, my brother Subhash suggested, why won't we have a chanting from Gita? And you heard Kamalakiran say that. And when she was doing Vishwarupa Darshanam, I said, what else do we want other than in the embrace of the Lord, Lord Krishna? And that was very evident in her dance. And the Vanamali is very, very my favorite item. And it is choreographed before to another student, but the choreography was entirely different. It may be the song may be the same, but the choreography is totally different. So I enjoyed doing this choreography differently, and it was a challenge for me. And I think we have seen Lord Krishna and Gopi simultaneously in the moves of dear Shriya. You all must have seen it. I don't know if you have recognized that the Gopi was swinging on a swing. Krishna comes, you know how Krishna is. He pushes her out, and poor Gopika has fallen down. And the expression that was shown on Shriya's face, it was one of a kind. Congratulations, Krishna. Every item has its own challenge. And by God's grace, everything went so smoothly now. But few days back, when Shriya was trying to jump to catch the pot that has butter, she has fallen on the same stage here. But you never noticed, you never knew that she was hurt that day. You never knew that. She has done so beautifully. I was really worried. They had to bring, emergency kit and all that. There was so much, that went on. But Shriya continued to practice. That is the kind of commitment we need for the Nrithya Sambhavana. That reminds me, because Vijay Ganeshan already left. He's on his way to international flight. So I can take a little more time, So that reminds me, long time ago, when my daughter was performing Nrithya Sambhavana in Maryland, at that time she was much younger, and she was doing Muddugare Yashoda and Annamaya Kirtana. At which time there was a nail on the stage. She stepped on the nail. She was bleeding. She had to keep a smiling face, and she did it. That is the kind of commitment we expect from our students. And at this time, I also remember, in every job they ask you to write a brag paper, you got to brag about yourself. So, time for me to do that. Once I was dancing with actress Padmini. I don't know how many of you, a lot of your younger generation probably you don't know. She's a very famous Hindi actress. And also Tamil, Telugu, everything. I was dancing with her, and I was the heroine, and she was the hero. She lived in New York, and we were dancing in one of the auditoriums there in New York. Some very famous auditorium, I don't remember, but they said it's a very famous auditorium. My passion my husband's support for me to go every weekend from Washington to New York. Thank you, husband, very much. We need that kind of a support, either from the husband and the family. They have flown all the way from California, name it, from India, everywhere they have come. So much support that speaks for the greatness of this family. It's a fantastic family. Just with this, I'm going to finish my talk, okay? So just be patient, a few more minutes. Now, when I went to New York, we used to practice, me and Padmini would practice. That was about Hiranyakashipu and Leelavati. Leelavati is Hiranyakashipu's wife. Prahalada is the child. And Kirtana was doing Prahalada. She was just hardly 4 or 5 years old. She was doing like mock Prahalada. She was not the Prahalada. Whenever the Prahalada didn't come, Kirtana used to do. On the day of the program, Kirtana had 104 and above temperature. It was devastating for a mother. How am I going to go? That evening they have sold over 1,000 tickets. How am I going to go? But then my husband reminded me, I have a commitment. I have to go. So I asked my doctor, please save my daughter. She is in your hands. Thank you, Dr. Reddy. Thank you, Dr. Seth. Thank you, Dr. Chabra. They have taken care of her every second. By night, her fever came down. God is great. Nobody should be in that situation, but in the part of a teacher or on the part of the student, the part of the entire family, that is the kind of commitment that we need to have a successful program. With this, thank you all very much for coming. Have a good dinner, and I'll meet you outside.
Next, I would like to invite onto the stage our chief guest for today, Dr. Sathyapriya Ramana. And last but not least, Srimati Guru Kavita Chidalagar, we'd like to invite her onto the stage. Next, we'd like to felicitate the orchestra. First, we'd like to call Shri Subhash Vinjamuri garu onto the stage. Next, we'd like to ask Kamalakiran Vinjamuri to please come on stage. Next, we'd like to invite Srimati Kruppa Lakshmi garu onto the stage. Next, Shri Soumiya Narayanan garu. Next, we'd like to invite Srikar Satish onto the stage. And last but not least, Sahana Shriya Ramaka. Once again, can we get a huge round of applause for the orchestra? Next, Shriya's parents, Shriya and Shriya Ramaka, would like to say a few words. Sorry, slight change of program. We'd like to ask Dr. Sathyapriya Ramana to come onto the stage to say a few words. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. It's my pleasure being here to witness this beautiful dance program. Shriya did a wonderful job. She was amazing. She's just flying, and the fastness of the jatis and the abhinaya, everything she balanced both. She was very good in Nrithya, and She really beautifully balanced Abhinaya too. And she's a versatile dancer, she proved it. And that credit goes to Guru Mrinali Sadananda, who trained her and who choreographed beautiful pieces. All these 6 songs, I would say, including the Neerajanam song, I would say 7 songs. Even Neerajanam, she didn't take it lightly. Just like any other Harati song, she didn't make it. She put 2 episodes into that and she made it so beautiful. Even the Neerajanam song was so beautiful. And hats off to Guru Mrinali Sadananda for her, whichever character she takes, whether it's Rama or Krishna, she shows every time in different aspects. And this time I've seen Krishna in different color, so always cheating. And where this Vanamali, in that Yede Allari Vanamali, I could see in Shriya the pure Vipralabdha Nayika, and she did so beautifully. And totally the program was feast to the eyes. And I would like to appreciate Kamalakiran, who took the place of the Nattuvangam. And he did an amazing job. And then I could see the dedication and the sincerity of Shriya's parents and her relatives, and it was so overwhelming seeing them decorating everything, taking care of every tiny thing and doing very beautifully and with perfection to the core, and I appreciate everybody. And once again, I bless Shriya. She'll become one of the sort of names, and she'll be one day climbing the international standard, and she has got that potential. And I congratulate Guru Mrinali Sadananda for giving us such students year after year. And thank you everybody for inviting me as chief guest for this wonderful, beautiful program. Thank you.
Next, we invite Kavita Chidlagaru to say a few words. Thank you.
I'm sure you enjoyed that show, yes? And like I was saying earlier, it takes dedication, commitment, hard work, and anybody who puts all of those things in can be a dancer today. Mrinali Auntie was a hard worker growing from her childhood. She committed, she worked hard, and Sathyapriya Ramana, same, and starting at young age. She always kept her passion going. And now we have one of our students, Shriya, doing the same thing. Very proud of you, Shriya. And I came to Kalamandapam in 1998. I was looking for a dance teacher for my 2 girls, Amani and Shruti. And we found, through a friend, Mrinali Sadananda. And I was so happy I would take them to Sunday class and I would go have a cup of coffee with my husband Ravinder. And we would pick them up after an hour class. And then the summer came along, and there was a summer camp. Dr. Madhav Piddimurthy Garu came, and he was doing a summer camp. So I enrolled them in the summer camp, and I came to the camp, and I always wanted to learn as a little girl, but I never got a chance. So I enrolled them, and I asked if I could learn too. And Subhash Vinjamuri Garu was there. He said, "Vellamma, nerchuko, cherpo," annaru. So with the encouragement from Subhash Vinjamuri Garu and Narayanan, I joined class in 1999, and I'm here today helping the art form grow. And I see many of our seniors who are sitting here enjoying, some who already did their Nrithya Sambhavanas, and some are planning next year. I wish them all the best. And keep growing, keep practicing, practice, and don't miss class. Okay, thank you. And then amazing job to the Ramaka family. Sunita Sasidhar Garu and her cousins Nayani, Nandini and her grandparents who have been there during rehearsals, cooking and giving them yummy food. And they were down-to-earth people with their hospitality. Amazing job, Ramaka family.
I'll go off script a little bit. What an amazing performance. My deep respects and the thanks to the members of the orchestra and the teachers at Kalamandapam for making this amazing performance possible. Thanks to all who traveled from afar, who joined us today. Some traveled from faraway places to be here. Thanks to all. Thanks to all who sent their best wishes our way. And finally, thanks to all the friends and family who helped us with the event. And who made this day a very memorable day for us. I think we're truly blessed. Thank you.
Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming to Shriya's Nrithya Sambhavana and supporting her and cheering her through the entire program in spite of everyone's busy schedules. By the grace of God and parents, blessings of my parents, late in-laws and all elders, Shriya could do this Nrithya Sambhavana. In the Nrithya Sambhavana, the role of Guru is most important in a person's life. Without a right Guru, this is not possible. Shriya is blessed to have Guru Srimati Mridangam Sadananda Garu, whom we all affectionately call Auntie, and in her life as a teacher, mentor, role model, and a role model. Auntie choreographed all the dances except the Dashavatara Shabdam, which is a Guru Parampara song. I cannot express my gratitude in words to Auntie, who was my pillar of support for this event. I used to call Auntie in Chennai and express all my fears. Auntie always gave me assurance, everything will be all right, Amma. She used to say, as Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, do your job, leave everything to him. That's what I saw today. Auntie, your exceptional commitment and dedication to bring out the best in students is admirable. Please give a big round of applause to Srimati Guru Srimati Mridangam Sadananda. Without her, this event would have not been possible. Next, I would like to thank you, Guru Srimati Kavita Chidala Garu. Kavita Garu, your teaching, support and constant encouragement made Shriya always look forward to the dance class. She never wanted to miss one dance class. Thank you so much, Kavita Garu, for being in Shriya's life as a wonderful teacher who teaches with lots of love. Please give a big round of applause. Also, I would like to I would like to thank our chief guest of honor, Srimati Guru Srimati Sathyapriya Ramana Garu for accepting our invitation and being here for this event. Shriya is truly blessed to have you here, Satyaka. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you, Amma and Nana, for being here for this event. You both traveled all the way from India and took care of everything at home. I was so relieved with your presence at home. I love you both. Thank you to my mamas Sharat and Mani Mama in India, and who was my support and everything they did for me in the very last minute. And there were so many things that were not going in the right way, but Sharat being there in India and doing everything, don't worry, I'll do it for you. In spite of the 45 degrees heat in Hyderabad, he used to travel any place I would want him to and get me whatever I wanted to. Thank you, Sharat, so much. I wish you were all here for this event. And also, in Warangal, Vanaka and Pratyusha also went to stores for Shriya's dresses and all that. Thank you so much. And I wish you both were here for this event. Thank you, Vanaka and Pratyusha too. Thank you to Lakshmi and Vijayannaya for your love and support. And thank you, Tarun, for doing anything I requested him to do without saying no. Thank you so much, Tarun. And thank you to Akka and Baba and my two pillars, Naini and Nandini. Without you, I think I would have not done this event. You are always there for me, and God bless you both. Thank you, Manur Baba and Shailaka, my pinni, for being constant source of strength and support. And thank you to all our family members and friends who have traveled across the country from California, Memphis, North Carolina, Chicago, New Jersey, New York, and being there with us for this big day in Shriya's life, Shriya's life. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And after you are coming, I'm so relieved. I was like distressed. I never thought, oh, what will happen? It was like going, I know you will all take care of all the stuff that is at hand. Thank you to all friends and family and volunteers who helped us with this event. And I'm not mentioning any names because, oh, thank you to orchestra also, sorry. Yes, we are blessed to have you all in our lives. Forgive me, I miss the orchestra people. Thank you to all.
We also would like to thank the Ernst staff and technical staff.
I'm not done yet. Thank you to all the orchestra team members, Vijay Ganeshan Anna, Kruppa Garu, Kamalakiran Garu, Subhash Uncle, Sahana, Srikar, everyone was here. Anytime in the daytimes for practices for Shriya, and Vijay Anna traveled all the way from Richmond, and Soumiya Garu traveled from Maryland. And thank you so much and support for being a big support and working with Shriya so patiently. Thank you to photographer Siva Sotalagaru, and thank you to backstage support, and thank you to all, the Manasa and tailors in India, and thank you to Woodlands who are supporting us. My vote of thanks would not be complete without talking about Shriya, my little Meenakshi, who has grown so big today. Shriya, I'm so proud of you and every bit of the dance. This performance shows your dedication and the hard work you have put in all last year. I was impressed with your time management, with the way you managed your dance lessons, schoolwork, and extracurricular activities. Shriya, home will be quiet without you. Without your giggles and songs, continue to be the same happy, calm, and loving person. I miss you as my friend, sounding board and a go-to person when you go to college. And there's a little small story how Shriya's dance journey started. I just wanted to share, and how today I never expected we will do Nrithya Sambhavana one day when I started dance class. Shriya joined the dance class when all her Montessori friends joined to have some common activity, and with Guru Malika Prasad Garu, and later moving to Kalamandapam. Her passion and love for dance grew over the years, and her performance today is the culmination of that. Once again, I thank you all for being here to support Shriya and in her greatest art performance. Thank you so much. I'm truly blessed to have you all here. Please join us for dinner and for having the forum upstairs. Thank you so much. And I think now Shriya will say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming and supporting me on this big day. I would not have made it this far without the support of each and every one of you. First, I would like to thank my parents for their constant love and support throughout my entire life, and especially in the last few months. Amma Nana, there are no words that can describe how much you both have sacrificed for me and Annaya, and I am so grateful for all you have put in to make this event possible. Next, I love you both so much. Thank you, Annaya, for tolerating the noise all these years. I know I was annoying while you were trying to study, but all jokes aside, I know that you always have my back, and I love you so much. Next, I would like to thank my gurus, Mrinalini Auntie and Kavita Auntie, for teaching me everything I know about dance, and Kuchipudi in particular. I am and forever will be grateful for all of your patience, kindness, and support that you have shown me over the past 10 years, or my past 10 years at Kalamandapam, and in making me a better dancer and a better person. Also, a special thank you to Satyaka for coming all the way from India and providing so much encouragement throughout this entire journey. Thank you to the entire orchestra, Kamalakiran, Kruppa Uncle, Vijay Uncle, Subhash Uncle, Soumiya Uncle, Srikar, and Sahana for being so supportive and making this big day possible. Also, I would like to thank everyone who helped me backstage in the green room, Amni Akka, Chinmay Akka, Nalini Auntie, Kirtan Akka, and everyone else. I truly appreciate it, and you guys helped make this event such a success. Next, a big thank you to Amma and Tatya for being here. You both made sure I ate every single meal, even when I didn't have the appetite, and I'm so glad that you guys were able to come just for my event. With that, a big thank you to all my family that has come in from all around the country and has been here with me for the past few days and made the house feel so lively and fun. Even when I was tired after dancing, you all cheered me up, and I love spending time with each and every one of you. A special thank you to Nandaka and Nainaka for always being there for me and having the best late night conversations with me to calm my nerves. I love you both so much. Also, thank you to all my friends for coming here, and I know that some of you had a little difficulty getting here, but it means the world to me that you guys were able to come, and I love you all so much. Once again, a big thank you to everyone in the audience. Seeing you all as I performed gave me strength and motivated me to continue. Once again, thank you for taking the time out of your day to be here, and I hope you enjoyed the program.
Sorry, I missed the green room, the backstage helping team. Bhavana Garu, Nalini Garu, Chinmayi, Amani, Rekha, everybody, thank you so much. Without this program wouldn't have been completed on time. Thank you. Sorry, forgive me.
Wow, can we get one more huge round of applause for Shriya, Lakshmi, and Sunita for putting together such a stupendous, amazing performance this evening. Thank you once again to everyone in the audience for being here with us today. And I hope you all can actually head upstairs. Dinner will be served upstairs, so please, the stairs are right outside the door. Thank you all for coming. Have a good